Subscribe to Rajshri Food and click on the bell icon for more updates.
Well, today I get your winter specialty from the North Indian homes, and this is Palak Ka Saag. Well, first things first, for the uninitiated, let's understand what saag is. Well, saag of course is also a winter vegetable which is made out of sarson, very popular in the north, and that recipe is there in the description box below, which is by Ruchi. So have a look if you want to make that saag. Of course, you have a very fantastically delicious recipe in the description box. But for now, let's come back to the Palak Ka Saag. 3 big bunches of palak, and to accentuate the flavor and kind of bring in that touch of greens, I'm adding in fresh Fenugreek leaves or methi. Well, this one is your regular big methi. I'm not using the small methi leaves here in this case. To this, I'm adding in just like a touch of red chili powder. Well, you can also add in green chilies, but I personally feel this just kind of intensifies the flavor and makes it more rugged and natural. To this, just a touch of turmeric powder, and along with this, Garam Masala. Let's add in a cup full of water, not too much, because of course the greens are also going to leach some water. Salt is one thing that you need to be very careful while making any saag, because most of the greens have their own little content of salt, especially spinach. So you need to be very, very, very careful, especially while using spinach. The next step is to, of course, mix all of this beautifully well. Well, for this, one thing to note is I'm using a ladle. The cup of the ladle is actually a little broader because that is going to help us mash all these vegetables once they are cooked. So remember that if you don't have that, you can just, and don't tell this that I said this, you can just use a hand blender and just give it a few blitz, and that's just perfect. But this is more traditional. Medium flame, 2 whistles, and we are done. It's been 2 whistles, off goes the flame, and just allow this to settle for 5 minutes or till the steam kind of subsides. Then we'll open it. Well, the steam has settled. Let's open this, have a quick check. The spinach and methi have perfectly cooked. Let's kind of mash this, pressing this to the walls of the pressure pan. When this mixture is just kind of beginning to mash up, we need to turn the flame on, and to this we need to add in a slurry of either besan ka atta or makai ka atta. This time I'm using besan ka atta. Just to ensure that this is lump free, we need to make a slurry with cold water. Now that this slurry is lump free, let's swirl this into the saag and allow this to cook on medium to high flame for at least 5 to 7 minutes. Mix this well and allow this saag to thicken along with the besan or the makai ka atta. Let's move this on an alternate flame and bring in a kadhai or a wok. Heat the wok or the kadhai on high flame. Well, also you can use a tadka dani at this stage. To this, I'm adding in a generous amount of ghee. Allow this to heat. And while that's heating, let's quickly crush some cloves of garlic. Of course, once the ghee heats up, add in the crushed garlic to begin with. Along with this, cumin seeds. And finally, Asafoetida. Swirl this well and allow the garlic to just kind of begin to turn golden brown in color. The garlic has turned golden brown in color. Let's add in the Palak Ka Saag. Isn't that wonderful? A quick swirl. Allow all of this to mix. Check for seasoning. And of course the flame. And this straight goes on the dinner table. And trust me, you can have this with chapati, roti, naan, or the quintessential makai ki roti. On that note, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Rajshri Food and make this for your family and friends. Bye for now.